What's the deal? What's the deal, everybody? Damn. Mods out in full force. What's up, y'all? Use. Day 47 of jumping on stream to mute wakes. Are you actually counting, or are you just are those random numbers? I feel like if those were actual numbers, I'd feel you'd be less of a troll if you're actually counting. I feel like that's cool. Dude's counting. He's keeping the score. Using a calculator to count the days. Nice. Nice. What is it? Texas Instruments? Like a TI-85 or something? That was like 20 years ago. Right now it's like TI 4892. But I know it's still around. Texas Instruments for the win. Straight cheese. People used to cheat with those calculators in high school. Yo, I would be lucky if I could find the power button on that calculator. I wanted nothing to do with it. I used to come into class, people would be like, look, I got Tetris. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Do the shit on mine. They'd be like, nah. I'd be like, fuck. And then I wouldn't care enough to go figure it out on my own. That was it. Then I just grab a basketball and I go play ball. My yo dumbass sitting there at home trying to fucking program a Texas Instruments. I would be on the basketball courts. Mid-December? Hell yeah. I'd be in New York, pouring rain, December 31st, New Year's. Fucking 3 feet of snow. I'm shooting hoops. That's what I used to do. I used to go shoot hoops. What do you think about smoking and trading? I think I have a short on it or a post on it on Instagram. Go to the gram and like it was like 3 or 4 posts ago. Fairly recent. But yeah, like I don't do it. I never do it. Damn. Excuse me. Yeah, bro, dying. need that pro air. It's this thing. I don't know. Ever since I got it, this thing. Smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Where is that shit?
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
You got daughters to care for. Quit smoking. Well, that ruined the fun. Drink some water? Yes, liquidity time. Liquidity grab time. And it's time for a breakdown. Do we have 400 people in here yet? No? I don't know. My shit doesn't update. I see like 200 people and 8 likes. Why is YouTube doing this? How many we got in here? 310. Thank you, Nate. That giggle bush got me looking at charts like yellow. Okay. Trade 215, own money, or buy own money. The homie said giggle bush. All right, let's get into a breakdown. Our daily close bearish. So don't be fooled by this daily flip coming up. The way we closed on the daily, you're expecting to break the daily low if you are to come up, right? The previous daily low. But if you're printing these 4-hour candles, that break of the daily low, I mean, it's coming, but it might just show up later. Printed bullish on the 4, creating, you're establishing a range here. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Got a nice resistance here. Everything below here, we see plenty of levels, right? Where we tend to top out. Top out, we close below. We'll adjust this on the 30 and the hourly, but overall, you see, everything above here stays up, everything below here stays down. There are a couple of nuances on the hourly that come into play where I'll adjust this level, but we'll get back to it. Okay, there we go, that makes sense. 2032. So this isn't the overall range. I believe if 2032 is a level we could launch up off of, because every time we close above 2032 here, we tend to drive straight up. So I think if we close above 2032, which is actually, it's our target for now, right? If we do end up driving up, it's our target. But in order to get to 2032, I believe we'll have to retap the lows again. And it's just because we never broke the previous daily lows. With the way we closed, we made this bottom wick. Even if we are to drive up and we do get to 2032, in order to actually finish off the drive up and to turn bullish, we're going to have to come back down here and grab some orders below the daily. We're going to have to come down here 2019, eventually 2023 areas to break the previous daily low, grab orders, and to eventually, right, to eventually look like this. And if we, let's say it doesn't break the lows today, tomorrow you're gonna see the candle look like this. If it doesn't break the low, because you're gonna need to grab orders to drive, and tomorrow you have a catalyst. Tomorrow you have news. Oh, I'm sorry, no US news. So tomorrow, that's today. Yeah, retail sales. And industrial production, not necessarily, but the retail sales will push the market. So you might see the market spike down here and drive up. And if we close bullish today, or if we close bullish on the 4 hours above 2032 by New York, if it's looking something like this, you might see the news spike down, grab orders, and drive up. That's if we're staying above 2032 with bullish momentum. So I think eventually we'll still have to come down here and grab orders at this higher time frame support. All right. When in doubt, zoom out, and the higher time frame will tell you the story, right? If we were coming down this heavily, we'll probably need to break these lows. It's just all a matter of timing when we're going to break those lows, right? And unless we get a rejection like this, right, we're going to need to see something like this to start heading up, something like this to start heading up, right? Something like this to start reversing and making these highs back up to here. Right, you're gonna need to see a wick, a strong rejection, and the thing is, here it's a little bit different as you were heading, in this case, as you were heading up in the overall market direction, but over here you're seeing a strong rejection, as you were heading down, and you switched momentum back to the upside. So we'll see it on the higher time frame, and this isn't it. We might create a top wick here to eventually come down. It's more likely that you're gonna create this top wick here, right, to eventually look like this, than it is to close bullish, or than it is to drive bullish. You can close bullish, but the drive is highly unlikely. Possible, but highly unlikely, so we're going to play the probability game. No. I think also as we come down, last few times we come down, we've closed below 2029 on the higher time frame. We seem to come down, so what might happen and fall in line with getting that top wick, which we'll pay attention to see if we can close back in range, back below. We might come up to this area. It depends if we react at 2029, but we might, oops, wrong color. So we might come up to either here or to here. We'll see. But either way, if we come up to this area or this area, as long as we get that, right, as long as we get that closure back in range, this would give us that top wick on the daily, the flip that we wanted, the attempted drive up. And then if you get a closure back in range, we're looking for the fake out, right? If this is what happens, then we're looking for a top wick here, probably entry above the previous candle high to come down. Oops, sorry, I drew that the wrong color. I don't know why I drew that green. Looking for an entry above here to come down. Right, if this prints and ends up driving all the way through, all the way up, then obviously we'll look for it up here. If the market drives through here. But we'll look for the same fake out. I think eventually we'll have to grab, if we never come down and grab orders at 2025. If we end up doing that right now, if we start heading down and looking for 2025, 2023 area, then we'll look for sells as we're coming down there. That's what I want to see. I want to see an indication of sells, so we'll probably look for a higher time frame closure, a bearish closure here. Ideally, let's see. Yeah, ideally we break out of this range, but we'll see. If we start coming down heavy and then we get a top wick. So, once again. We're able to hold below this area and we come down like this, if this is how we close, sorry, then I'm looking for a top wick and finish the range out roughly to these wicks, because the overall range is much lower. Overall range comes down there to 2020 areas. For now, if we're able to close below here, below 2024, I'll look for something like this and to finish out the range. I think this was roughly 40 pips. Yeah, this range here. $39, yeah, it's 40 pip range. So there's room there if it comes down heavy. If it doesn't come down heavy below here, then I believe we're going to look for a top wick, a very steep top wick, probably back to 2028.6, right above this current candle high, the current hourly high. If this happens, if this is our 30 closure here, a massively bearish candle, well, I don't know what's massively bearish, but this is 15, like let's say we close 15, 19 pips bearish here. No, it would have to be lower. I'm sorry, the area is here is 19, so we would have to close at 20 pips bearish. Let me mark this off. right here. We would need the 15 to close below there, the 30 to close below there. Then I can start thinking about positions coming down. But I want closures below here first. It's 30 pips. There's 30 pips of range here. And if we do close below here, like I said, we're looking for that top wick to fill the range down to 24 to 2024.6 before it makes a decision whether it comes up or down. So higher time frame areas, these are the decision making areas. This is where market will really drive from and create direction. But if we know, if we get an indication that we're heading to one of those areas, we're going to look to take advantage to fill that range. You understand? So if we get an indication that we're driving up to 32 to make that decision, we're gonna act on it. We're gonna take our buys up to 32. If we see an indication that we're gonna go to 24 to make that decision, we're gonna take our sells. But we're gonna need to break out of these smaller time frame ranges. And I really don't like how this line is here, because it'll throw you off. It's not as important as you think it is when it's there. What's important is how this candle forms, because the overall range is down to 2024 here, and I know we've had a rejection here, right, at these areas, but I also understand that since then we've drove through down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like, this area has been cleared out many times, so I believe if we are going to drive, we're not going to stick around at 26. We're going to drive up or down here. Sorry, Zoom gang. There's a whole bunch of people at the door. I know. Let's see. Let's see if we get any indication. Right now, it's just very tough for us to really hunt for a position, because if we look on the smaller time frame, look, we're printing side by side. So as we're still doing this, we're going to need the market to give us indication what the fuck it wants to do. I will say, I think there's a higher time frame support here. If we wait, there's the 4. Alright, so when the 4 closes above here, yeah, there's a higher time frame level at 2027.5. So it'll be interesting if we close bearish here on the hourly on the 30. Can 2027.5. See, it's kind of staying at this area. It's created a smaller time frame range right through it, but on the higher time frame, if we're able to stay above this, it's interesting to see how the smaller time frame keeps playing at that level here, 2027.5. If you see the smaller time frames holding it and then rejecting, you know, down to come up to the outside, you can start looking for your positions. But start looking, say, can I use that anywhere within, you know, within my strategy to build my edge? Can I find the edge anywhere in there? And start noticing levels and how the candles react and print at those levels. Right? Hold on a second, chat. What's up, everybody? Why is everyone? Oh, the Zoom door. Yeah, my bad. Zoom door. Sorry, when I'm talking, you know, I already have. Look, it's 3 kids running through here all evening, and then like I get a live studio audience, right? That walks in and out and says, "Hi, what up? What's going on? How are you?" I get the friggin' neighbors' kids running through here. And then I got to pay attention to the Zoom chat, this chat, Zoom door. It's like I'm trying to get a thought out, right? Like trying to get some thoughts across. Yep, feel me. Damn, this is a nice rejection here. Except I don't trust it till we get out of here or we drive one way or the other. Let's do something. Trying to get some thoughts across. How'd you guys do this morning? It was a great morning. I had two positions this morning. I had a buy and a sell. Actually, backwards. First I had a sell, then I had a buy. 10 pips each. Straight up. 10 on the dot. Both. I try to get out of the stereotype, and I can't do it. We try to beat the allegations, we can't do it. Quickest 10 pips ever? Yeah, one of them. The first trade, the non-trade. Yeah, that was really quickly. Hey, what's up? Okay, I got you. Do me a favor, close the door to my office. Love you. Enjoy your meal. She wanted me to put the iPad on charge. Five close, no top wick. So let's wait. Let's wait to come up here and see what it'll do. Let's tap one of these areas. So let's tap this area, and if we don't tap 2029 and see how we react there on the higher time frame, then oh, I think it's even higher here, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah, that's better because that creates a cleaner range for the drive up. And now if we close above here, right? Closure above, finish the range, closure above, finish the range, closure above, finish the range, close above, finish the range. Just drove straight through. So let's see, maybe we get that same closure above and then finish the range. Uh-oh, hold on a second, chat. Candle come up and close bullish, respecting 29. Okay. Like we are right now. And the next bearish, respecting 29. Okay, let's put a level at 29. Oh, 29.89. You're talking about my level. Okay. So candle. Y'all trade in Asia? No. Don't believe your lion eyes. So we come up bullish and close like this. And then the next candle come up bearish, right? Or come down bearish like this. Would I take the sell at the top wick of this candle? No. 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 It depends on where this would close, right? So you probably want this for a bearish candle. Then if it's like this, yes. But even then, it gotta have no bottom wick, and that's gotta be the hourly candle, right? And you're gonna need a bearish 4-hour in that case for that top wick. Otherwise, it's 50-50 here because it could come out. It's riskier. You're playing with fire, taking this top wick. You're way better off confirming that it flips, right? The only way I would do it is if you actually, because right now the 4-hour is bullish, but if the 4-hour ends up closing bearish, right? And if this is what the hourly then looks like, then after the 4-hour closure bearish, and now you have this hourly bearish as well, and it's this bearish that it's below this little range here, right? It's like this. Then, yeah, you can play that top wick to fill the range down, but I would probably wait for it to come down because the 4 hours. I would wait for it to flip bearish because the 4-hour is bullish, right? And if we wait for it to close at 29, like you said, and then close bearish, this 4-hour will close bullish, and that bearish movement, that's going to be the first hourly of the next 4-hour. So now you have the 4-hour closing like this, and only the hourly closes bear, or the 30 or the 15, whatever, closes bear. Highly likely this is just a pullback to continue up, but if you're not going to continue up, you're at least coming up here to grab orders. Because you're not all of a sudden, like, markets don't just create a range in the middle or new resistance and drive. No, if we're breaking, we're filling the range, and then we're creating, we're going by historical price data. There's a reason we have these levels at 32, at 29, because if they're broken, we're going to head up. We're not just going to make a small wick above 29. We're going to head up unless we're moving with momentum and we're looking for a top wick entry. And we were moving with momentum this entire day until between 1 and 5 p.m. where the market just held, and the last 4-hour of yesterday's day closed bullish at support here. So now you're kind of stuck in a range and you can't get out of it. No. And now you're stuck in a range and you're trying to get out of it and wait for an indication of volume, right? And you want to drive. You want the market to drive as much as possible here. That's your indication that there's volume to take us somewhere. Whether it's back in range for fake out or up to the next level, whatever it is, we need volume. If we don't have volume, this is this gets to be a kind of a activity to test your patience. This patience testing activity. So, Wix, your voice is like that of a songbird. Right. Appreciate Wix. I'll replay that a couple to dissect it. Tom over there got Jerry on a wheel right now. Run, motherfucker! I need power for this 4090. Yo, let Jerry go off the wheel. Got Jerry powering his fucking PC, his TVs. You're next for 100K. Here's the thing. Don Vo, hey, and if you're here, by the way, I need you to listen to this, Don. If you're creeping somewhere in the back, I'm gonna need you to take more vacation days, bro. You deserve them. I need you to take some significant time off this year. If you can, if you need to, fuck it, take the summer. Pretend, do like a real teacher. Take the summer off. What, you think you're a teacher? You want to be a real teacher? Take the summer off, bro. June, July, family vacation. I got you covered. Got the streams covered, bro. Wix 9 summer school. No, yeah, Wix 9 summer school. Cause like, yeah, it's like 5 times the amount of people fucking watch the streams in the morning, so the subs scroll much quicker. I can't repeat what you said, Edgar, but I concur. I feel you. Yeah. 30 close, no top wick. Let's start driving. Let's break out. Break out. Oh, this is dead. This isn't. Sing again, Wix. Nah, I'm gonna fuck around and get a record deal out of this shit. I don't want that. You don't want that. You're 3/4 away from 100K. You got this. Let's just get to 30,000. All right, let's get to 25, 30. I think we're gonna end up creating a top wick for a daily for the session, and eventually come back down tomorrow. We'll see. Got any free slots on those Zoom calls? There's open slots, if you mean, on the Zoom calls. Need that 0 delay. I feel you. Damn. Let me know when it needs to be done. Join Zoom gang. You gotta join through my YouTube. FTMO is your new payout company? Oh, so you're waiting on a payout from both FTMO and MFF? That's crazy. How's it going? Something like that. Still waiting. I'll be waiting forever. What you think? A next step funded?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
JOB funding, the only one I fuck with. Straight up. It's the only funding I fuck around with. Ziggy, where are you really? Are you home? He's always in a vault. Where are you really? How is it more secret than than that vault? That's crazy. What's up, Jules? You're in a fort. Yeah. You'll never know. I'm in a fort too. My kids built 3 forts today. Put pillows all around so the enemies can't get through. Protecting the gold. 2029 protecting gold over here right now. Word. Flatbush, BK in the building. Mill Basin. Kings Plaza. Far Rockaway. Damn, Motion Capital. Imagine. Come to my Flatbush office. That'd be wild. Yo, can this 4-hour break the lows of the previous 4? Kings County, that's right. Word of my mother. I used to rep Kings County for decades. Okay, hold on. I think my kids are fighting. Give me a second, chat. You guys know how to get blood off a belt? No, I'm just kidding. It's just jokes, chat. Chill. Oh man. So I said, yeah, vinegar. Oh man. Word. That's crazy. Yo, stop playing games. Baking soda. What do you say to your kids when they're fighting? Go to mom. Oh shit, I ain't having that. Forehead hiding, yeah. I'm trying to got some aloe underneath there. Nah, I got a mosquito bite on my forehead. Let's check it out. Let's see if it went down or not. Can we see it? Hold on. I don't know if we can see it. I had a mosquito bite right here. Can we see it? No, we can't see it. You know what's cool though? If I press on my forehead, you can see my actual skin color. Y'all see that white spot? That's my real skin color. Everything on top of it, that's just tan. Oh man. Wait, you're not pink? Yeah, I'm pink by nature. Wick's head. Who else would tell you this, chat, right? Who else would be this intimate with you? As we're fucking driving up here. Some volume. Related to KSI. Oh, shit. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Green. I think Green and Jonathan have like a little flip the tape competition going on. I think they battle it out every day. You sure it's not larva? Some flies lay eggs under your skin. You must be fun at parties. So he's like, what? Everybody loves me. Just kidding. Nah, green don't compete. It is what it is. Eggs? Yeah, like $20 a dozen right now. better hustle than fucking drugs right now. Closed outside this range above. Can we? All right, it's a good opening. It's a great community, and the way Wix break down Chache makes it really. Oh, you're talking to somebody. Cool. Thank you, Carly. Nice words. Appreciate it. Tomato and onion flavored tuna. What you think about this chart right now? I'm thinking it's possible we fake out, and a 15 closure is good, but not good enough. Probably want to wait for this hourly. $730 viewers. Hey, W, thank you. Drop a like, chat. I only see 9. I only see 9 likes. Drop a like. Sub to the channel. Only see 9 likes. But I know it's not updated. There's got to be more. Yeah, go follow your boy on IG. Honestly, we got to grow the IG. I don't know. YouTube's growing. The IG isn't. I don't promote it much. Do you happen to know which signal bot Don is using? Yeah, it's called EYES. You have 228 likes. W, let's get to 420. TikTok to drive traffic to YouTube? No, I don't do TikTok at all. I have a TikTok, but I don't really go in there. Can you give a quick breakdown on gold? We just did a 1 hour breakdown on gold, or 50-minute breakdown on gold. Just rewatch the first hour. I think he's talking about the bot that sends the signals in the signal chat once Don takes a position. Ah, yes. Hey, you got to pay for it. I got to pay for it. You ask him, he'll send you a link. Will you hit one if we get to 420? Look, man, this shit's gonna get smoked whether you're here or not here. So it's a waste of a question. It's just if you were here in person, be a lot, you know, you'd be better off. You'd be hitting it too. Would you rather wait for 1 hour? Yes, I'm waiting for the 1 hour close here. I want to be convinced how we're gonna close here, and if this drives right now, it drives right now. But it's a pretty good bottom wick here on the 15. It's the last 15 of the hourly, and not just the hourly. It's the last 15 of the 4 hour, right? So I'm gonna tune in here and like pay attention how the 4 hour ends up closing as well. Do you guys take trades on Zoom together outside of stream? Only on Sundays. Only on Sundays. That's the only private session. Just for Zoom. It's called the MT5 Discord bot in the MT5 marketplace. Yeah, probably it. That's probably it. Like, you could Google these things. You like that question that you asked me could have been Googled, and you would have gotten the answer. Good rip. Underdogs, do you guys see trail? I got that. The 15 close wasn't good enough. 15 close is good enough, but it's only a 15, not a 30. Right, and not an hourly. We're still open on both the 30 and the hourly and the 4 hour, and not the 15 because it's the last 15 of the 4 hour, and typically you'll have it leave a bit of a wick for you. That's why I say there's a pullback. It doesn't necessarily have to be a pullback, but we're expecting the 4 hour to leave a wick before we trade. So the way we're closing, I'm gonna expect, if it closes like that in 6 minutes, I'm expecting a bottom wick and a drive up on the 4 hour. But you still have 5 or 6 minutes left in this candle, right? 5 or 6 minutes left in the 4 hour, right? So this 15 can flip and drive, but I won't be in it. I'm gonna wait for the 4 hour close. Because there's a lot more info printed in a 4 hour closure than just in that 15 minute. In that 4 hour, I have all these time frames that are below it, the 1, the 30, the 15, the 5. Right now, I just have the 15. That's all. Right, and yes, it sets up nicely. It sets up perfectly if it was 30, right? You also grabbed, you came back down into this range, retested it, try to come back down. But I think that if you're gonna drive
down here, drive up here now, the next candle on the 4-hour will need to pull back. And then, you know, and then we'll drive again. So if I'm expecting a pullback, it's just logically hard for me to enter here, expecting that eventually we'll have to leave a top wick and pull back on the next candle. So how far will this drive, you know? It might drive 2, might drive 5, might drive 50, I don't know. But I'm gonna wait for that pullback to happen on the next 4-hour candle or the next hourly candle. How do you personally deal with a losing streak? Do you decrease your lawn? No. We're here typically till around 10, 10:30, sometimes 11. I'm gonna avoid it. You pressed buy at 2030.88. How? Do we get 2030.88? I don't think we even got there yet. What did you hear? Is that what you heard? When you press buy? He's about to get his. You know what? The very tip of that is 879, I think. Yeah. I think the spread would have got you there on a buy. Yeah, you got in on spread. That sound brings back horrible memories. No, we haven't done in a little while, chat. We haven't flexed in a while. Let's flex. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, hold on. We gotta flex properly. Let's go. Flex, it's good for you, chat. Get that pump going. Alright, we got a minute left here. Let's see if we can stay above here. Is there a rejection area here? Yeah. Well. 30 seconds here. This is going to be highly based. I think if we get a bottom wick coming down here, we might have some entries on the break of the previous 30 low. So let's see how we close here in 15 seconds. Alright, so we close above. Can we get a bottom wick? A Bono wick, as we say? Bono wick. Bono wick. Okay. They said forget you, wicks. Okay, coming down here, right? We need to come down. Yeah, 228, 925. Four-hour closed above, broke the previous 4-hour high, never broke the previous 4-hour low, made a higher high, higher low. The 1 hour made a higher high, higher low. We closed above, so did the 30. So did the 15. Huh. If we re-break the high here, I might take a buy. Yep, I'm gonna take a buy right here, chat. On the re-break of the high. Hold on. Huh? Fucking re-break it. There we go. Alright, so I took a buy here. I'm expecting us to come up tap here at the very least to 32. The overall range is much bigger, so if we can get a break through that range, probably looking to 2040 area. The reason I took it here, I wanted a steeper bottom wick, but we made a top wick, we came down, made a bottom wick, and then rebroke that top wick. At which point I'm expecting us to hit the next resistance before making another choice. But if it does come down and re-break the lows, then we'll look for a steeper bottom wick on the 4 hour. But the way it opened, made the top wick first, and then came down and rejected right off the support that we drew, and then re-broke it. Most of the time, it tends to continue with that trend. So that's what I'm looking for. Oh, sorry. And the stops here are not bad. Really not bad stops. Right here, 71, a little less. Yeah, about 69, 70 pips. I think we're gonna manage risk here as we start coming up to these areas, to these wicks here on the left, because it can reject here. But I need a bit higher. Yeah, chat, I'm gonna go break even here. Right, hold on. I'm break even. I'm at 9 pips here. Another small push. I'm gonna close half. Can we get there? So, okay, I got it. 11 here. Chat, I'm gonna close half. Boom. So, one second. I want to set my TP on here. I closed half at 11, and I'm gonna let the rest rock till. Let's see if we have enough volume to break. This was the 4 hour close and it ripped straight up. Let's see how far it rips before it rejects. I might close. I want to see how this rips up here. I think we're going to need to make a steeper high. Let's see, 4 hour. Okay, I'm gonna close another quarter of my position, so 75% of the position will be closed here at 14 pips. If I get on time. Oh, even better, 15 pips. So 75% of my position is closed at 15 pips. Now, I will not touch this because I've closed a large portion of my position until this either hits. I think we're more likely to get to 2034 areas. 20. I think this is overreaching it, but I think we can do this tonight. Like that's that's possible, right? So if we can drive through here. Like I said, you can manage however you want. It's roughly 18, 20 pips in profit, right? So, oh, there. So if you want to close here, you can close here. You want to let it run, but for me, I'm not managing anymore unless it either hits TP or break even because it's a smaller portion of my position. So I want whatever's running a runner to pay me more than the original position. All right.
We got a runner.
Chat, honestly, you know what it is? It's because we flexed right before it. It's because we did that flex. Remember? If we didn't do the flex, we wouldn't be doing this. You know what the issue here is? the 4 hour doesn't have much of a bottom wick. But I've already overmanaged, right? Not overmanaged, but I've already managed enough where if I close any more here at this point, it's overmanaged, right? I might as well close full position. So that's why, for me, it's like, let's get a runner, or like once in a while it'll pay off. Where this runner, it's a quarter position, but it'll pay you more, double, triple your original position. In this case, roughly about the same. This will probably pay me, if it runs, about the same as much as I've already closed. Drop a like, sub to the channel, turn on notifications, and enjoy the ride. And follow the IG. Do you have advice on holding runners? Yeah, zoom out, get rid of this 5.15 unless you're still actively looking to like take partials off the table. But if you're not taking partials anymore off the table, then, you know, zoom out. Go to the higher time frame and let that do the work. Look where the 4 hour takes you, up here. Okay? Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, it'd be nice if it ran, but I've closed 15. 75% at 15. That's 3 trades for me on a day. You got 4 trades today, Ziggy? Good shit. Well, good shit on winning them all, not good shit that you had 4 fucking trades. I don't know. Like, if some people, they have a lot of trades, that means they're really confident what the fuck they're doing, and it works. For some people, it's because they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they're just discovering it. So you guys know who I'm talking to. It's not to myself. I gotta ask all of you to unmute. I like unmuting people early, and so because like after the trade, like my voice is shot.
How's it going, bro?
Man, better than 2 hours of drawdown for -8 pips. But it's going good. It's always going good. I don't know. It's gonna pull back here at some point, but will it pull back enough to take us out, or can it stay above here?
It was nice to not see drawdown today.
Yeah, I mean the last
Like,
3
what,
trades.
2 weeks?
Well, for 2 weeks, but let's be real. The last 3 trades saw 3 out of the last 4. No, like that, because like 2 trades ago wasn't much drawdown, but 3 out of the last 4 before this one, we were sitting in a couple hours of drawdown, and it wears on you, right? You like almost get tired of it. Like,
Because you have to stay paying attention to your computer too. That's
you
taxing.
get more tired of it. It's taxing on you.
And
Even,
answer stupid
like,
questions.
And yeah, it's like I can't talk about like you know, oh, we need to do this, and then like it's like I feel like chat's like, bro, you're in drawdown. What the fuck you talking about? Like but it's just what I see. It's how I apply shit.
The best is when you need to see more drawdown in order to see profit.
Oh, they fucking hate it when I say that.
I love it now.
I think it was a while ago. I think I told Don, I was like, yo, that's like the worst thing for chat is when we say, yo, we need to see some more drawdown in order for us to drive our direction. Just like, oh, fuck, really? This is what we're gonna do here.
Gotta be realistic.
Well, I say plus 15 when you close 50 at 11 and 25% at 14. Technically, only 9 pips because it sounds better. It's more marketable. I don't know, like, because I managed risk at 11 and then at 15, right? But technically, you can manage risk anywhere. Like, it's irrelevant what it says. The win-loss record, even though those are the wins and losses, they're correct. It's irrelevant. Right? What's relevant is the amount of money behind them, the management behind every single one of those wins, losses, and break-evens, right? Like, that's what matters. Because when, like,
I closed 75% at 14.
it's like we shouldn't even have a win-loss record. It shouldn't exist because it's irrelevant. Like, it's irrelevant to your
Good for marketing,
profitability. It's just a marketing thing, technically, overall. Like, really, people come in here, and yeah, we have a really good record, right? We win a large number of our trades, and that's a marketable factor. I'll say this: winning and seeing blue in your terminal constantly and consistently just brings on a new level of confidence, no matter how you trade, right? So if you see all that, like, it's a very confidence-inspiring thing. So we're coming down here, but I don't know. That's why I kind of
Yeah, 5 minute no bottom
the way
wick
we
and
trade.
5 minute no
But
top wick.
what was that?
We have a 5 minute bottom wick and 5 minute no top wick. You were saying we were coming down.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll survive. Sometimes we've survived. Sometimes we haven't.
I mean, we got a good entry right in that support.
Yeah, I just think this, if for entry-wise, it might still come up. It'll probably grab a steeper bottom wick. But entry, I think that's going to be our only entry for the evening because it's Asian session. We cooked. It's 9:15. Yeah. Bottom wick. Rejection. Rejection. This 15 doesn't really have much of a top wick, so I don't know. It's damn close to taking us out. Yeah. Will this help us? Didn't work yesterday. This is the anti-volume song. My stops got hit, chat. So BE hit on the runner. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, BE hit on the runner. But what I wanted to say in terms of in terms of the trade and the pips and the profits, it's really up to you, right? How you manage risk. I give you the idea. I show you what I do, right? And it works, but how greedy or comfortable or how confident you are, right? Or how okay you are on taking on either more risk or less risk or managing risk. That's very individual to you. That's a solo fight, right? So I give you the idea, and that's what should be the value, and not just the idea. I give you the reason why, right? Which is what should be valuable. We understand why we got in there, right? I explained it as it was happening, right? We got the break, we got the top wick, we got the bottom wick that tried to drive down the rebreak at a high after the hourly closed above, the 4-hour closed above every time frame in your direction, right? We say great rule of thumb, every time frame your direction. Then we had a candle hold this area, establish a support. It's bearish, but it tried to come down here and close back up above it, so no fake out. Next one, top wick, tries driving down and rebreaks its own high. That's the idea. So understanding why we took the position, where we took the position, and at the time when we took the position, if you can understand that, that's the value here. My win-loss record, irrelevant. The amount of pips I put on there, irrelevant.
Hey guys, how's everyone?
Hey, what's going on? How are you?
What's up, dude?
What's up? I take those Y's and make my own W. Exactly, that's a good one. Take those Y's, make your own W's. Just you can make so much out of it, right? Like, I don't spend all day analyzing it, but like you can, right? Who's stopping you? Like, you can get way more in depth. Elvis gets really in depth, like when he analyzes charts, and like that's how his mind works, and like you can just take it to another level, and like that's up to you. But just take the knowledge that's available. Like, you shouldn't be coming in here and talking about, oh, that's 15 and 11 carry the 2 minus the 45. Man, it should be okay, I understood why you got in there. I'm going to try to see if I can apply with some of the stuff I know. Or can you re-explain why you got in there, or what gave you the indication about that level? I don't understand why that level specifically was marked off. Those things are valuable. We flip on the hourly? Yeah. Oh, this shit is done. What am I trying to smoke? But see, like, you'll have a lot of times the 30, the 15 lead into the hourly. What if the hourly now closes like this, also respecting 2029.89, right? Let's say we close like this 15 over here closed, right? Bearish, but respecting. Same thing. Then you can start applying. You can say, "Ha, I've seen this before, but now I've seen it on the 15. Now I'm seeing on the hourly, right? I see the fact that try to come down here, but still respected, especially after making that top wick, and we close like this, bearish, but still respecting this area. Let's say the next candle makes a top wick, right? Top wick, and then starts coming down. As it's coming down, you can say, ah, if it rebreaks its own high, I can fill this wick to the left. And that's what happens. It starts rebreaking its own high that it made over there, and then you get in. It's your entry. And now you're like, wow, this just happened on a 15, and now that same concept worked on the hourly. Except on the hourly, you have a much more potential for a stronger drive, but you should expect a steeper wick, because it is the hourly, right? So it's bigger. And the 4 hour is bigger than that. My 4 hour brings all the girls to the yard. They're like,
is stronger than yours. Really though, people's priority coming here should be trying to learn rather than copy trades. Yes, value, 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 value. Can you show GJ please? Can you show GJ please?
How about no? How about no?
Are you going for another trade or done for the day? I mean, we are done for the session. I'm done trading for the session. I'll chill here for another 30 minutes though. Just kick it. See where it goes. I don't know. Honestly, like this could just fucking bloop, and start dropping. And then next thing you know, it's 11:30 and we're in a trade. Eat some sushi. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is sushi. I'll eat sushi. You know why? Because I wanted sushi today. But food was already cooked. Now I wasn't going to be like, alright, no, you guys eat that. I'm going to get sushi. So. Chuchi. See tomorrow. Damn, I said that and the fucking. See, I'm never answering if I'm trading again. Ever again. Raw. Yeah, we raw fishing it. Because as soon as I said that, like 200 people dip. I'm not answering this shit no more. If you ask me again, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, 4 more trades. I'm taking 16 trades between now and midnight. Right? Because I can. Are you taking any more trades? Yep, I'm planning on taking 42 more trades. I have a quota to fill by midnight. Oh, so 5 more trades. I'll be here. I think for sells, you need the hourly close. And you need a steep top wick on the next hourly. Attempting to actually drive, retest the highs here, right? Because this wick that it's making right now, if you have any ideas, this wick that it made right now, this is a range, right? On the smaller time frame. So right here, this is a range. Now you would want the next hourly to break back into this range, fill it, right? Because it'll create a support. Whatever the next candle bottom wick is, and this candle top wick, that's going to be a range. So it's going to come back up, and it's going to fill the range back up with the top wick of the next candle. And if it can do that, right, on the next candle and look like this, and flip, then you can take the flip down or the rebreak of the lows if it creates a low before it drives up. But if you understand how smaller time frames fall within the higher time frame candles that are being printed, you'll have to pay attention to this range that's going to be created as a top wick. Right? See, on a 15 and a 5, that's a range between here and here. So once you create a support, that's what gold does, right? It's very technical. It creates support, it creates resistance, it fills it. So as a top wick on the next candle, you should probably see something like this, right? right? This on a 5 minute or in a 15, right? If this was on the 15 after the hourly closes below here, that's just one candle. All of this on, that's just one hourly candle. If this was a 15, this is then what your hourly looks like. Right? You're just the top wick here. This entire range. So you probably want this entire range to play out on the smaller time frame. Understand that it's just the top wick for us to come down, not the actual drive up. Or else you would get the closures above and support holding here on the higher time frames. So if the hourly doesn't close bearish or doesn't close below here, close bearish but respecting support, you can say that it's too soon for whatever I just drew out. It's not there yet. And it would make sense because it would be between volume time. So if it closes like this, that's not good enough, right? It's holding support. You would need it to close bearish, strong bearish, back in range here. Not gonna lie, when I first started and came in here, I thought all you traded were from the same. All your trades were from the same day. Oh, 83, 23, 39. Wild. Just from this morning. No, I have 3 today, but only one of those is recorded in that record. Yeah, because this is only what's done on stream, right? Off stream, I'm not gonna. I had 2 other wins today, but they're not on there, right? Because that'd be wild. We show up, it'd just be like random 16. You've seen those streamers. You show up and you're like, wait a minute. Like last stream you had 115. Now today you got 132 wins. Like when did you get 17 wins, dog? Oh, you know, overnight when it was just like at the strip club and it was just giving out wins for everybody that comes in. I came in there 17 times. Damn.
Damn, bro, invite me next time.
I've seen people do this shit on other streams. They just show up with like random wins from where? When did you do that? When did you do that shit? Green fucking nose. This be cool if the daily flips continues down. Remember how I said if before we have any massive drive up, I think we're gonna need to come back and tap 2024 beginning of the stream. So I wouldn't be too convinced that we're gonna fully head down to fill the wick here. 2015, 2020, we can definitely, absolutely, but at the very least 2024 before it makes a decision where it's going to continue down or up on the higher time frame, right? So just wait for the smaller time frames to give you an indication, right? Because this isn't convincing enough. It can hold support here, but don't look at this as a fake out back down until it closes actually below. Yeah, it'll have to close below here, 2029.39, for it to be coming back into this range, right? So the level for the move up and the move down is different. Like for it to move up, you have to find support above 2029.89, but then there's, because like this, right? This is a really like a 1 minute range here or a 5 minute range right here. This area from 29.3 to 29.9, 6 pips, right? But if you take a sell before you break below there, you can just bounce off this most recent area. So you really want to break below there. Failed FTMO challenge in 1 day. There. Got no lesson out of that. Failed mine the very first trade. Lack of trading experience, I would say. You can't take a sell now, right? For all you know, this is the bottom wick to continue up. Look at how the 30 closed. The 30 closed respecting this support. Right? For all you know, this can flip up and just by the end of this candle, by the end of the hourly, and especially with the 4 hour closing bullish, right? This could be the bottom wick for you to continue up. And the only way you can be sure that it's not is you'll have to wait for these closures. And you haven't closed below yet, the 30 or the hourly. The 30 closed bearish, but still above there, right? So at any moment, this current 30 can flip and drive up. How do you avoid this? You either wait for this 30 not to close below, or wait the hourly through for 25 minutes, and then when it gives you that strong bearish closure, you wait for it to find resistance, and then take a position. So you basically, you don't find a support, but you got to come up and reject off something. It's not necessarily a resistance, but a level that most candles seem to drive off of when they come down. So then you look left and you say to yourself, the candles that drove down through the range here, right? Where was the rejection area? So you see it there, right? Candles that drove through here, where was the rejection area? That was up there, up there, right? Now you've come up here, you rejected here, you've closed below. Now look for this area to get tapped. This one closed below and it didn't drive that high, right? But you'd want at least the previous range tap. So I'd look probably, because we're moving very similarly to this, I'd probably look for this area to be tapped at the very least on the next candle top wick before taking a sell. Because there's a few reasons for that, right? Besides, that's just the way we trade, right? But it's you're coming into out of market time or slower volume time. It's already the Asian session, but you just had your fake out, right? You're closing back in range. You should fill the range down. But if you also grab orders and then flip, your confidence would be incredibly high, especially if this has a bottom wick to fill, and now you're grabbing orders to the upside to now flip down. You're gonna fill the range, and with the fake out that you just had, all of these things just boost your confidence, right? They'll all be falling in line. But you also have to understand that now you're breaking back into a range. It's likely that it's gonna fill the range. New York session, personally, if we're middle of New York session, it's especially if this is like a 9:30 closure. At 9:30, I'm taking this off the rip. I'm expecting the market, like timing has a lot to do with it, and catalysts and volume. 9:30 close like this, I'm taking a sell off the rip, because it's gonna rip down and fill the range. Here, you understand that it's gonna fill down. It's gonna come down, fill the range, but it like volume wise, you have to have realistic expectations, right? And what you might see is just candles kind of trickle up, trickle down, play with your emotions, right? Create a top wick, like do something like this, right? But you're filling the range, right? So eventually you'll get like weirdness like this one in New York. It's just understand where you are in the markets and when you are in the markets. So yeah, I don't know how much of a cowboy you want to be, right? The hourly, the 30 closes, if it doesn't fill the range, right, it might pull back, leave a top wick, a bottom wick for you. Personally, Asian session, I'd wait for a top wick here before coming down, but it should. Once you get this kind of fake out, right, you'll typically continue down. You're gonna have to fill the range. That's the fake out, right? Coming back in the range because it fills it. Wix is gonna give us another. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, you guys remember that day? I think that was the week of Christmas. Yeah, it was right after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year's. we had an early trade, and then I called it a session, and then on the end screen I came back. I was like, wait, you know what? We got another position here, and we took another one. But it was only like 300 people that stayed. We had over 1,000 people that day that caught the first position, and on the second day, on the second trade, which was a little after stream, but it was live. It's live on YouTube. You can go check it out. I don't remember which day it was. It was the Christmas week, Christmas and New Year's week. And I was like, we came back. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I don't think I'll pull that off today. Yeah, it was the real ones. 300 real ones took it. I know it. We out here paying Wix's bills by watching these damn ads. I don't have ads turned on. I don't know why they're giving you ads. Typically, like, they ask me, hey, this is now it actually says that on the screen right now. I can't show you the screen, but it says now would be a good time to insert ads. Creators earn more money inserting ads the more viewers are watching. Give it a try. Okay. Now you guys should have ads. But I don't press this shit. I've never bitch, don't turn on. So I don't. They asked. They literally tell me. They say now is a good time to turn on ads, and and I don't press it. I don't know how ads came out. Wait, hold on. Somebody's 8 months over here. Casino FX, Wix Wisdom, great trade. Wix, I'm off the charts for now with worry-free runners. Appreciate you. The runners hit break even, but congratulations on getting that trade. Casino FX. 8 months. That's dope. Got ripped with a dominoes. Imagine we're chat. You know what I'm gonna do here? Insert ad. No, if you got an ad, it's not because I did it. I mean, before we started talking about it. Once we started talking about it, I just did it for the jokes. But I don't know. You shouldn't. An ad will fuck up someone's entry. Yeah. Hit him with another. No, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. No ads. Word, insert an ad, and then by the time they come back from the ad, just have 20 pip runners. We're 15 pips in profit. Yo, you know what kind of fucking post-traumatic stress that would cause for chat? Like, let's say it's a runner position too. Chat's coming here for fucking counseling afterwards.
Stop it. Get some help.
Do you only take trades when structure's showing? No, we take trades range structure. Like we have, you know, a way to break that down you know, or to find setups in ranges, breakouts, fakeouts, with structure, with daily, with 4-hour structure. The thing is, you have to understand structure on every time frame, and really, how do I say this? Understanding structure will help you find your edge. It'll help you find where to look, right? Break of structure is a certain type of setup and position that's not too difficult to spot and highly profitable. You can trades with structure, you know, tend to give you more. It just we have ways to take advantage of all of those. It just has to set up, and you have to see in action how we're doing it. I can say all day long how we take advantage of, you know, of a break of structure. But how? How do you do? Is it on what time frame? Is it wick entries? Is it flips? Is it? And there's many different nuances that come into play with that. Is it on candles with no wicks? You know, off the rip, top wicks. What? Like, how? You have to show up for all those nuances. They're not. They can't be. It's very like, you know what? Like, I understand Don right now when he says it's like, yo, playbook was simple, but like it would be a lot harder to put what we're doing into words into one book, because it's just so many nuances, and we don't want you to learn every single one, right? We want you to pick up on the ones that are useful to you, that you can understand. See, this is interesting. Look, it's doing what we spoke about. Well, the 15 actually closed below, so now you kind of need to break this 15 low and then drive up. So yeah, I don't know, it's coming back down in range. It's impossible to act on any play. I mean, no, you can read, like, yeah, go read the Bible stick candle or the candlestick Bible, right? The Bible stick candle, go, right? You would read that and you would think, fuck, I'm the GOAT now. Like, I understand all this shit. I'm gonna hit the charts, and it doesn't matter what the fuck you read. It doesn't matter what I tell you, what you listen to, you know? All that matters is how you can apply what you know. It's getting redundant, right? Speech is getting redundant. Same shit. Same shit, different toilet seat. Pwa pwa, pwa pwa. What's up, Roberto? Roberto Fernandez. It's a soccer name. You're missing the snow in New York? Ah, on the contrary, my friend. I am not missing the snow in New York. I am missing the snow in like Vermont and Colorado and, like, you know, and Utah. Like, that snow I'll take. The one in New York where you have to fall 6 times to cross the street in Brooklyn just to get fucking covered in slush by the next bus driving through. I'm good. I don't miss that snow. I don't miss the black, yellow, brown snow. No.
I'll keep my tropical weather.
Yeah. But I do miss the nice, you know, neatly packed snow in the mountains, and that's the snow I want to show my kids, right? I gotta go fly out. I used to go snowboarding all the time. I haven't gone in a little while, but I used to go all the time. We need a devious snowboarding trip. That's what we need.
I drive up to North Carolina. My girlfriend's parents have a house up there in the mountains, so we stay up there all the time.
Tennessee. I drove up to Tennessee a few times to to what is that shit called?
Gatlinburg
Gatlinburg, yeah.
or Pigeon Forge. Both of them are
Both,
nice.
both. The last 2 times I went, the first time, I went there a bunch of times, but the last 2 times was Pigeon Forge and then Gatlinburg. Yeah, last time we went through that Ripley's Museum like 4 times for no reason.
Summertime is the best time to go there, though. In the winter's freezing.
Yeah. That's the whole point. Winter, like nice snow, and you get to go up there with a big company.
If you go high up in the mountain, high enough, there's always snow.
Yeah.
On the Smoky Mountains.
I used to go a lot, you know where? In Vermont. I used to go to Killington. Killington is nice. But like it would be wild sometimes. You get up to the top in Killington and you'd stick your hand out and you don't see it. Like it would be a lot of snow. Key Biscayne Hardware. Hey, shout out to you. Guys, if you need your hardware, go to Key Biscayne Hardware. For all my nymphomaniacs. Not that kind of hardware. Going to hit Colorado this weekend. Oh, you going to Breckenridge? Oh, Com's the GOAT. There's no ads. I'm literally, look, hands where you could see them. No one's pressing ads. Chill. Oh, the Key Biscayne. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm ads. Colorado's very recreational. Yeah, tell me about it. As a fellow New Yorker, there's nothing funny on social media pages post winter in New York. Yeah. Fix your logo, Wix. Shave your back, Luna. Nah, I'm just kidding. What's wrong with my logo? It just doesn't have a light. I need a new power bank. That's about it. I've tried. You know what I've done? I went and got a new power bank. You guys gonna make me feel bad by laughing. Don't laugh. That wasn't funny. It was just my defense mechanism. People say something to me, I say something to them. That's how I play defense. It's the Wix 9 defense mechanism. But yeah, it's just this fucking power bank. I don't know, something wrong with it. Does anybody know what I need to do? Like, how do I solve this problem? Do I fucking slam this shit against the concrete wall? What do I do? Ride over this with a Jeep tire? I don't know.
Open it up.
Yeah. While it's plugged in.
Start investigating.
Or have me looking like this, fucking catching alien signals and shit. Looking like a Zenith TV. Oh, man. When the Knicks win the championship, you got to change your name to Knicks 9. Knicks 9. You know what? It might not even be the power bank, because I got a new power bank and I tried it with that with new power plug and it still didn't work. So maybe it's something in the bend, the way I bent it, right? Something about it. Pay your electricity bills? Ha! Never.
Yeah, they cut off the power to that one plug.
Yeah. Better pay or the next plug's getting it. Building expert. Wix, are we waiting to close above that yellow resistance? No, you're waiting, honestly, well, I'm not waiting for anything, I'm done, but you're waiting for an hourly close, and then you're waiting for a top wick to probably break or reach the highs of the previous hourly, and then a flip down. That would be my next idea. And outside of that, I don't have an idea past that because I just don't see things forming right now for anything past that. But the way it's closing here, you're expecting now to come back down to 2024 to fill the range, because you can start identifying this as a fake out, right? You had your resistance, you have your support, right? Support, resistance, closed outside, breakout, closed back inside, fake out, top wick. What happens on the fake out? You fill the range the other way. Top wick, fill the range the other way. That's the only idea I see based on how we're closing right now. We still have another 5 minutes, right? Outside of that, I realize it's slower volume. I already have a trade in this session. I have a couple of trades in New York session, right? Bring on the next volume session. That's how I'm looking at it. Your job is just to show up and make 1, 2 high quality decisions and call it a day and move on to the next day. Store that on it. Yeah, we don't lose half the viewers. Chat, drop a like if you enjoyed today's session, if you got some value out of it. If you took that trade with us, if you got a W with us, drop a like. Don't forget to sub to the channel before you dip. Tip the mods. Green will post his Bitcoin address. Make sure you send him some coffee money, right? Where's that BTC addy? Where is it? Yeah, even if it's just $2 worth of Bitcoin to cover the coffee. He loves coffee. And that's not the address. That ain't the address, Green. That's not the one you're supposed to give them. Green's the collection boy at church, right? The guy that fucking... We'll split it later. Green's like, nah, fuck that shit. Drop it right here. I got it. Gang Green. Oh, that's pretty dope. What is that? Cash App? Yeah, throw that green in there. Perfect. Throw them off. Throw them off my trail. 2 minutes here. Let's see. I'm gonna see how this closes, but and we'll say goodbye after that. Yeah, for now we can like hold hands, sing kumbaya, but after that, I gotta go. Told you guys before, I'm a cool ass introvert, chat. Like we could chill for a little, but then I gotta go, or you gotta go. Any chance you're gonna trade tonight? We already had a trade tonight, so next trade will probably, next time I'll look for trades will be the New York session. Who's after this? I think, yo, chat. Make sure you Make sure you go show some love to the other devious streamers, chat. Yo, we got Karen streaming at midnight, and then midnight Eastern, and then you have Yanez, and then go show some love to SG. It's his gonna be. I can't fucking speak tonight, yo. That's why I need to call it. I've been talking too much. It's gonna be his first stream He's gonna be streaming for the first time. So I'm kind of curious how long it'll take before YouTube bans him. No, I'm just kidding. Go show some love. Drop a like, sub to the channel over there when you get there. And I don't know if Huss is streaming or if he's taking over Huss's time, but something like that. And then you have right after that Donvo in the morning, and then Elvis right before me tomorrow evening at around 5:30, I think, 5 or 5:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we'll be right back here at 8 p.m. Too many streamers to remember, right? But go over there and show some love if you're around at that time, and you'll definitely get some value out of it and good company. The fellas are always a trip. Yeah, we just closed below here, so you're probably expecting a steeper top wick, or well, you're expecting a fill of the range at some point, right? But you'd rather be more confident in it. Have a top wick, have it be a market, time where there's volume that you know it's going to drive, not trickle up or trickle down. Where do we find their channels? Right there, people are posting Donvo's channel, Kieran's channel. Kieran is here, right? He was here before, I think. So I knew we need to get that, all the links. I gotta post all the links, and yeah, if you go to Discord, all their channels are there. But I gotta post all the links in the description. So I'll do that another time. I'll do that tomorrow or over the weekend. The Bible stick candle had you? Nice. Nice. What do we used to say? The Bible stick candle, and we used to say the bearish is bias. That's what we used to say. The bearish is bias on the Bible stick candle. Looks like, I don't know, just find the channel, bro. Ay, vey. All right, I'm tired. It's almost time for a candle flip, for a tape flip, but I'm not gonna let Jonathan or Green win tonight. I'm taking this one. Fuck the candle. Fuck the candle. Fuck the tape flip. All right, Zoom. Tom, Hank, Eddie, Bougie, everyone else in the Zoom that's not on cam, thank you so much for coming through tonight. I really appreciate it. Night in and night out, you guys show up, and I love it. Thank you. Appreciate the loyalty. Now, mods, you guys too. I appreciate you guys more than you know. And chat, love and wisdom to you all. I'll see you guys here tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, live on YouTube. Same time, same place. And just like that, another Asian session is in the